What's up, y'all? It's John Master Lee.
And Lulu.
Oh, today we got something real special for you all. Especially if you're American Got Talent fans. If you've been following our channel, you know we've been watching this in and out every week. Now, we already made a video about all the cool things that we saw behind the scenes of a live taping. So make sure you go watch that video. But there were so many more things that we wanted to share that we're gonna capture that in this video. So let's get to it. Now, in our last video, we talked about how you can get tickets to these shows for free. That's the other cool thing about this, is that you can watch these shows more than once. I mean, we met up with a fan of ours, Paul, who gave me this tip, and he says he's been to like the last 5 shows America's Got Talent.
I'm jealous, Paul.
Clearly he lives in LA. Otherwise, we would probably do it too, because it's really just that easy. You just show up.
Right.
The other interesting thing about this show is that you don't actually need to sign any paperwork to participate or to go. You literally just give them your email and that's it. They don't even really need your name. They don't even check your name. What? That being said, when you get into the theater, it's pretty obvious that you're signing away your life. Basically what they're saying is, by you just being here, you pretty much agree to sign over your rights to everything. They will do whatever the heck they want with you to promote, to advertise, to shill you for what it's worth. Now, the other interesting thing that we didn't realize, and clearly Lulu didn't read the instructions before we left for the show, like usual, but you're supposed to wear neutral colors. Don't wear black like she did. Don't wear all white, because these colors don't look good on TV. If you don't wear the proper attire, I don't think they actually turn away many people, but what they do is they will look for specific audience members who dress well and represent well, and they will place you closer to the front of the stage and have you sit like right behind the judges. So we weren't picked, Lulu.
That's right.
It takes about 100 people to come out and clean up that stage as fast as possible.
It's like ants.
It literally looked like ants just swarming a piece of food that just dropped on the floor. And then they just all disappear afterwards. You gotta give credit to all the stagehands, all the people that are setting up. It was absolutely phenomenal how quickly they were able to set up and tear down.
Yes, that's a lot of work.
Even though we have to suffer and sit around for 5 hours, the judges actually don't. What ends up happening is that in between the takes of the performance, especially if there's a long pause because of long setup time, they'll go back to their dressing room and they'll wait there in the comforts of their own private area. I don't know where they go. Maybe they go down the street to McDonald's to give a bite to eat or something like that.
They don't eat McDonald's.
Okay, they go down the street to go to Burger King, right?
Oh,
and so when they come back, what's really weird is that sometimes they'll ask you to cheer for the judges and act like you've seen her for the first time and you're cheering again even though you've already seen her twice before.
Well, that's TV for you.
That's TV for you. Yeah. When they come back, they don't just sit down and get ready for the show. They go back to each other and hug each other, right? As if they've met each other for the first time. I'm like, no, you and Juliana, like, just, saw each other 10 minutes ago. You're acting like...
Acting. That's acting.
Oh, good acting. That's good acting, dude. That's good acting.
Yes.
We actually ended up meeting with the Detroit Youth Choir.
I love this video.
Thanks, guys. You guys were freaking awesome.
It was honestly just through pure luck. We thought after the show that we might be able to sneak down to the first floor. That's where the talent was coming out of, and they have a red carpet down there. And I tried to even walk down there, but was caught by the security. Go like, So we couldn't do that.
Say, hey, I'm John Lee.
Yeah, don't you know who I am? I have my own vlog. This is my official equipment. iPhone. We should have thought of the fact that, well, they have to exit out that door on the first floor.
We should have gone there.
And we should just stay there and wait.
Because you were busy taking pictures, selfie, and all that stuff. So now we didn't see Chris.
That's probably true. We probably actually missed half the talent because we were there just trying to take our own selfies with the America's Got Talent table.
Yeah.
Oh,
my God.
Hey, but I'll tell you what. There were so many interesting things that was going on that even just this is turning into a long video just sharing all this with you all. So now, what is it like to hear these people perform, especially the singers in the live show? I tell you, it's definitely very different than going to, say, like a concert. A lot of these places where they film those kind of events are in giant stadiums. So the acoustics aren't great. But I tell you, live in Dolby Theater, which is a theater specifically designed for this kind of performance,
I'm trying to hold my breath.
the audio is spectacular, which means that the live performances, when they sing, is 10 times better than anything you've ever heard on television.
Absolutely. My gosh, I wish every theater to watch movie should be like that. That loud.
It's not just loud, it's the quality of the sound system. It's just crystal clear. From the high notes down to the bass, there's never any sense of distortion of the sound. So it just feels like it's hard to even explain that. It's not even like when you hear someone live in front of you, like in a small arena where you can smell their breath type of thing. It's just that the sound is everywhere. And it was so amazing. All right, so the last thing we're gonna wrap up with is not only is the audio system there absolutely amazing, it's really impressive to see all the lights that they have here and the camera equipment.
Yes, everywhere you look, there's cameras.
Everywhere. And I was like, maybe they're just using half of them. I think they literally use every one of them.
The one on top, we're like moving.
That's true. There's one right above our
right.
head that would actually just swivel from the left side of the auditorium to the right. They have one of giant cranes that are just zooming in and around all over the place like Spider-Man.
That's why I was concerned that they'll caught you on TV. You were with your phone.
I was trying to be discreet, Ludette. That's my point. I wasn't going to be like, everyone hold still for my selfie. Chris Leffert, don't move on stage. I'm going to... No, not nothing like that. I have to say, one of the best times of my life.
I mean, it's different when you watch them on television and then all of a sudden you are there watching live. It's just amazing experience. You just can't express it. That's why I can't help but to scream. Even though Chuck wasn't telling me to scream and be hyped up, I would do it.
You were screaming, hyped up, and are crying in our reaction videos. You don't need to be there live. I don't know what excuse you're coming up with. So, did you tell your boss you were sick, or did you say you're taking time off? Hallelujah.
I said to my other job that I have to see my OBGYN. So importantly, I waited for this doctor.
Oh, OBGYNs on America's Got Talent? Is she gonna watch this video?
I don't know.
She knows.
She better not see this video.
It was worth breaking the rules to get the video. It was worth a 10-hour road trip. It was worth the headache from screaming too loud. All for you.
That's right. And you guys hyped us up too because of all your comments and your likes. Subscribe on our channel. That helps a lot.